All right, YouTube, back at morning.
What you got going on there?
Huh?
Is that your plow?
Got my head. I
Looks like you're making sexy.
I stopped. I used to only use this. Then I stopped. I always forget about it. It's better when I'm doing shit like this. You know what I mean? I forgot my boots. So we got hammered yet again with storms last night. Flooding and power outages all around the area. And you can see what it does here. It washes out right there. So we're gonna have to do something about that. But I was hoping that was gonna be dry, and it's not. We put tarps down, but there's a light breeze, so hopefully in a little bit it'll be dry enough. But yeah, so I got the lights. All the trees didn't blow over, so that's good. So yeah, I'll set the lights up. I want to get out of here today. The guys got the dirt. What, you forget to tarp the pile or what here? Jeez Louise, should have went to Ridgewood. Now they're gonna be raking mud. Huh? Yeah, sure. Drag my agony out even longer.
Oh, it's agony.
So I forget if I mentioned, but yesterday I got lights and they were wrong. So another place had the right ones. More money and out of the way, but at least we can get it done. Oh yeah, nice muck.
Yeah, I got it. Is that all right?
That's fine.
I figured anything will help.
Anything will help.
I do got a real nice Makita cordless one. That thing will blow you over out store.
That's good.
You want me to go get it?
It'll dry.
Yeah, I feel like this breeze.
Yeah, and it's.
I mean, here's just like the.
Yeah, I would just let it there and let it flow.
I just feel like the wind's blowing.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll get it. All right, so I'm gonna lay these out. Morning. All right.
About the time it's dry, guess what?
Gets wet again. All right. Nope, none. I think there's no rain now till like middle of next week, I think. All right, we'll get her done. All right, I was talking to the homeowner. Sorry about that. So basically, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1. Yes, I forgot my boots. I don't know how, but I did. 2. I mean, for just doing this mulch and getting the torrential rains we had, it wasn't as bad here. He said it really wasn't that bad, but just driving to get these this morning, I had 3 detours. Trees down, wires down, etc. So it was a doozy. Got the fans on there, try and dry that out. What's that? Yeah, yep. Where am I going? The lights are over here. we got? One on this guy. Three birches, we'll each get one. So that's those three right there. I gotta stop walking on this. And then the path lights. You shouldn't have to, because the light, every light comes with them, so you shouldn't really have to use any from in there, or just take these and put them back in the box so we have them. There's our lights, our pedestals. So basically what I do is use this as a reference. I'm gonna do 1, 2, yeah, the dirt we got was a bit wet. Not the greatest. Everything's wet right now. I have no clue.
What? Huh? What?
Odd.
I bet your steering assistant, I bet your lean assistant's on.
Oh,
So on the steering wheel when you're driving back, the left side, all those buttons, one of them is your driving assist.
yeah, it's probably like an alarm, or it probably doesn't vibrate, it probably just beeps.
Yeah, it's beeping. It's like,
Well, it should come up on your dash too, I would think you would see it. On your instrument cluster there. So what I'm gonna do here is do this one there, and this one here. And then these will go. I'll get a tape measure and measure these out. So 8. Damn, my eyes are pretty good, huh? This one's gonna be really far apart though. Yeah, that's 10. 8 needs to be all the way over here. So right there at that dirt clump. So we might have to, 8 might be too close though. I could probably do 10. So I really want that one over there to illuminate, because it gets wide there. And I want that to be close so it hits the step coming off of it. Yeah, because that really was about, so if I keep that there, that'll hit that step right there. So then if I do I do 9, because that one's gonna be there. So I could do 10. That's 9, so that's okay. That's what I like. That's what we're doing right there. I'll hammer them in. Michael's doing his thing. Don't be fucking it up.
Never.
All right. Thought I lost my other bulb for a second. All right, that gives you the idea right there. I'll finish doing these, stretch the wires out. Mike will come back behind and hook them all together. Then we'll turn them on and make sure they work. And then I'll throw you back on when I start putting those in. All right. I guess it was a good day to forget my boots because I could take it off. I fixed that. That was a little lumpy there. Fixed that. I don't know. The fan is slowly getting drier. Mike's working on that. They're working on repairing the lawn coming out through there. We're gonna need more probably. And then I'm gonna hop in the excavator now and go get that rock. I'll plant these trees first. I guess I can't because they're still working on that. So let me hop in the excavator and go down and get that boulder. He wants to put one of the leftover big boulders over there, but I got to go through his yard for that. So we'll see how that goes. Man, MT's getting scratches on it already. Poor things.
what happened to it.
Already getting scratches on it.
Who did
You never have nice shit
Who
ever.
did that? Mike did that.
Oh, God.
That's his keychain.
Ooh, it is toasty in here. Holy hell. I thought I had you on, but I didn't. Slowly tracking this up the road because I don't want to drop it. We had one big one left over from the wall I did. Well, two. I threw one up here and landscaped around it, which you'll see in a second. And then he said, why not just put this one on the other side? So that is what I'm gonna do now. Mike is still working on the lighting. We just threw in 2 more dogwoods for the homeowner. And we're just still waiting on the walkway to dry up. It's getting there, but we're gonna run out of work to do before it gets dry, I have a feeling. Which, if that happens, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I didn't really want this sod put here, but this will make it work, I suppose. She is drying. Getting there. We're getting very, very close now. This is all good through here. A little bit here. Huh? What floodlight? Oh, yeah. Mike's yelling at me to go get a floodlight. Yeah, I guess I should have got a black one when I was down there. I didn't think of that. Because those are brown, I think, aren't they? Or were they black?
What?
The floodlights, the little spotlight things.
Yeah, black.
They were black?
Yeah.
Okay, good. No, it was supposed. Oh, look at this. God damn it. Well, no, I didn't step in the topsoil. I must have stepped in an undermined pond that you filled in with the topsoil, and you just don't want us to leave. You're just coming up with more and more work for us.
I think it's all right. It just looks like it's
Yeah, it's got to be what, like here?
yeah. What do you think?
Depends if you're looking for symmetrical or not.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a landscaper, so I don't. I know you like things to be perfect, but
Yeah, I mean, that could be over.
Could be, but
I mean, I can. It's just let it go. Just like you're bowling. Like yep, exactly. Yeah. Do one on one side, one on the other, so you get a nice even. Because what happens is your edges will be too narrow then. So you do one on basically the left side, one on the right side, and then you'll cover the whole area. Yeah, we're close. We're close.
You're gonna be nice.
Let me take this board off.
there you go.
Less high, we gotta go with it.
The whole bag right in.
Yep.
Baby. Ready?
All right. Got the transformer hooked up, the wire run along the edge. The lights are on, as you can see. They should turn off. I have just a regular photocell sensor working, but it might be too far under the deck, so I might, under the porch, so I might have to use the cat's eye and drag it around. That's the only outlet they had, so we had no choice. Walkway is drying up, as you can see. Only spot is right here. So we are hoping and praying that with 2 fans on this now, it'll get better. And then we're gonna start on the other end and just sand it as we go and hope that little section dries. So I'm gonna grab the sand, blow this off one last time, then we can bury all the wire, throw the edge stone in. I got more dirt, put dirt up against this, and then we're done. So we did gray. Could go either way. You could do gray or beige. We kind of went with the gray, thinking that might make it a little more three-dimensional looking up against the predominantly, yeah, brown walkway. And these joints eat up quite a bit, so. So for those of you that don't know, polymeric sand has a agent in it that once it gets wet, it gets real tacky, and then ultimately when it dries, it gets very hard to limit how much weeds come through and bond the patio and pavers together. Only negative with this stuff is, clearly, if it's wet, you can't do it. Now there's another, some of you might use easy joint or something similar to that, which that doesn't matter if it's wet, because you're actually supposed to do it when it's wet. The only negative with that, which it doesn't matter on this one because we have it, are you need wider joints. So these have wider joints, but some products like Belgard, EP Henry, like Bristol Stone, like Chilton, I mean, there's a million different styles out there that have a real tight gap, like 1/8 inch. You know, you can't use that easy joint wet stuff on it because it's not a wide enough gap to fall down through. So here you could have done it. Obviously it comes with a more expensive price tag, but for something this small it wouldn't have been drastic. So we could have, but all in all it's working out, except that one spot right there. But honestly, by the time we get this done, this tamped, concreted, edge stone in, that'll probably be dry by then, or dry enough that if we put the sand over it quickly and don't let it sit on it, it won't have enough time to stick to it, so it'll still be fine. So I'm gonna help Mike finish that out, and I'll turn you on when we go to tamp it. I forgot to turn the camera on. One broke. You always run that risk, but I could make it work. So some of you guys put pads on the bottom. I don't, because it's a pain in the ass, so I just put carpet down that way. It doesn't scuff the pavers. We have it sanded up to here. It's getting there. Little longer yet. So we got from here done, from here back done, tamped. So now the guys can start doing the edge stone and the concrete on the side here and finish mulching up to it. So we get to keep working. It's not the end of the world. And then we'll be good. And we are out of larges naturally, so I gotta cut one to fit.
Let's cut one of these, like a small.
I cut a small and a medium, yeah.
Right,
so now put that across, because that should be long enough now that I just cut the curve into it. Oh, we gotta take that one off. And then I just gotta cut a little edge into it. Yep. Get rid of it, because I gotta cut the curve anyway.
This one?
Yep.
So pull it back out?
No, the border piece.
Pull this one?
Yeah, yep. And then this is a low spot now.
Yeah, right
so
there.
we gotta put some rice under it.
You have more rice on their side than I do mine. I'm going to take away from the borders.
That should be good there. Okay, that's fixed. I'll resand that. That's getting drier and drier. I might set you up on a time lapse for Mike doing the edge stone. not video the last bit here, but it is done. So this went from no walkway, no landscaping, no landscape lighting, no walls, nothing. This was just all grass. And now it is pretty. And dirt was still kind of hard to rake out nice for the lawn, but homeowner gets it. We'll be back in the fall for more work anyway, most likely. So boulders was what I was doing in the rain. So started technically Friday by myself, and it is Wednesday today. So 4 days, 1 day alone. Now I have to wet it yet, but all in all, and then he's gonna blacktop his driveway at some point. There it is, another one done. I thought I had the camera on when I was wetting it, but it was off. So there it is. So all that foam you kind of want to see, because that shows you that the poly sand is activating, if you want to call it that. And then that gets tacky and then hard. So you can kind of see our flow lines. Everything comes around there, then right there it flows off. All this sheets down, and then in this corner we kind of go up to the driveway, so we have it run off right there, and then all of that just sheets right off. So another project done. Next up, we got a lot of fencing to do. Alright, I am back at the Hardscape job here. Stopped in to check everything out. I'm gonna get a nighttime shot. Walkway lit up nicely. Cut leaf. The birches. There you go. Pretty good. On to the next one.